cargo loading is complete. We shall be boarding soon and the jeep will be ready to take off. Finally the day has come. It's 7th of June 2024. Time is 5:30 in the evening and we are setting off for our dream destination on road. First and foremost, let's fill the tank with diesel and set the trip meter to 0. Finally, we are on the road. It's 6:30 in the evening and we are now in Raipur. Soon we will be leaving Raipur and take on a journey that we have aspired for a long time. Right now we are taking exit from Raipur Marg and merging with NH43 of the Mumbai-Kolkata National Highway. From NH53 we have entered Raipur Ring Road or the Vidhan Sabha Road that will finally link with NH30 or the Raipur-Bilaspur Expressway. It's 7 p.m. and we are finally on the Raipur-Bilaspur Expressway. We will take a short coffee break and stretch our legs a bit before we move on. চলুন চলা যাক তাহলে। It's 7:40 p.m. and we are taking exit from the Bilaspur Expressway towards Simga. This is a two-lane national highway, still numbered as NH30, which connects Simga, Bemitra, Kawardha and Chilpi and finally enters Madhya Pradesh to continue towards Jabalpur. It is 9:30 p.m. and we are now crossing Chilpi Ghati. Just after descending from the Ghat section, we will now take a break and have dinner. The time is 9:40 p.m. and we are stopping at Nataraj Hotel for our dinner. This is a purely vegetarian restaurant and remains fairly crowded at all times, frequented by travelers on this route towards Kanha and Jabalpur. We ordered some noodles. It is really difficult to eat these noodles with a single fork. উঠছেই না তোরাই যাচ্ছে না চলুন যাওয়া যাক Finally, after finishing our dinner, we are badly in need of some chilled drinks to beat the terrible heat. Loaded gadi. It's time to taste our icebox now. And it seems the icebox is working just fine. The bottles are absolutely chilled. After comforting our throats with some chilled energy drinks, it's time to hit the road again. By 10:45 pm, after about 4.5 hours drive, we are entering MP. We are maintaining a steady and safe speed between 60 and 70 km per hour on this narrow highway. The tarmac is not very good after crossing MPCG border and there are plenty broken surfaces. We have to be very careful at night. There are lots of construction work going on NH30 as we cross the Zilhari Ghat section and approach Jabalpur. It is already the next day, that is 8th of June. It is just 2 in the morning and we are crossing Jabalpur bypass. By 2:17 am, we are taking exit from Jabalpur bypass and entering NH45. NH45 connects Jabalpur with Bhopal and intersects NH44 at Paloha. Our car hasn't yet reached half tank, but as we are getting a pretty good fuel station, we will stop by, refuel and stretch a bit. At 2:30 am, it is completely safe around Jabalpur. We freshened up a bit. The washroom was pretty decent. We filled up our water bottles too. Of relaxation, we are again on the road. There's a ghat section on this NH45 which looks awesome during the daytime. Some construction work is still going on this stretch with few diversions. We had to be careful. The mileage displayed on my driver's display is 16.8 kmpl with a range of around 920 km with a full 60-litre diesel tank. We are comfortably cruising at 70 km per hour towards Paloha. With relaxed cruising, the mileage and range has further improved. Right now we have covered 450 kilometers in 9 hours with an average fuel economy of 17.3 kmph. It is almost 4 in the morning and we are reaching Paloha, the junction point between NH44 and NH45. Finally, we are joining with NH44, the Kashmir Kanyakumari National Highway, which will take us as far as Ambala on this road trip. Finally, we are seeing glimpses of sunlight as it's dawn. We now barely need a coffee break and maybe a power nap. We are now somewhere near Sagar.
কখনো গরম আছে অমিতাভ বচ্চন কফি
Stretching a bit, walking around, and having a cup of coffee under the cool morning breeze freshened us up a bit. There's a dhaba nearby, but it's closed at this hour.
দুটো দুটো দিয়ে দে খাটিয়া দুটো খাটিয়া দিয়ে দে হ্যাঁ
We will now close the boot and have a peaceful power nap for some time before we hit the road again. After an hour, we are on the road again. There is some upgradation work going on this NH44 near Sagar, with some diversions and irritating speed bumps too. Otherwise, the road is pretty decent and less crowded at this hour. In 14 hours, we have covered more than 600 kilometers. It is 8 am and we are now feeling hungry. We shall stop by a dhaba, have tea and some fruit cakes.
হ্যাঁ বের করছি
We are now somewhere between Sagar and Jhansi. I really love the combination of tea or coffee with dry fruit cake, and that's what we are going to have now. There's a small temple on the top of a hillock there. After a light breakfast, we are on the move again. As it is said, the journey is more important than the destination. We are enjoying every bit of it.
কি সুন্দর ওই জায়গাটা। হ্যাঁ? এই জায়গাটা দুটো পাহাড়ের কাছাকাছি মাঝখান দিয়ে।
At 10:15 am, we have reached at a place called Dungri near Jhansi. We will have some juice and drinks before we move again. By 10:30 am, we are reaching Jhansi. After crossing Jhansi and Datia, we are now gradually cruising towards Gwalior. It's getting hotter. Gradually, we are feeling the heat as the day passes. And there's an accident on the road. You have to drive at a safe speed which you and your car can control. Otherwise, these things are bound to happen. And you must follow traffic rules and road etiquette to safely reach your destination. By around 11 am, we are on the Gwalior bypass. We are now feeling tired. We are feeling the need for a good sleep as we have been driving all night. We are thus on the lookout for a decent hotel and restaurant where we can have a lunch and sleep for the noon before we begin our journey again in the evening. Finally, at around 12 noon, we found a decent hotel on the outskirts of Gwalior.
भूखा प्यासा.
We have ordered rice, sabzi, paneer and salad for lunch. We have so far covered 850 kilometers in 18 hours with a drive time of 14 and a half hours and fuel economy of 16.6 kmpl. Finally, we got a room to settle in. After a sound sleep, we shall again resume our journey towards Chandigarh in the evening.